Assalamualikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sisters, I hope you are all doing well in the best state of iman and health. Today inshallah ta'ala we will look into dua number 15. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din, Allahumma faqihna fid din, Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, or you can recite it as Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Now look into this one line dua. There are only 3 kalimas, there are only 3 words that you need to memorize. Now let's look into the pronunciation part of it. First word, Subhana. It is not Subhana, it is Subhana. Ha is present over there, so inshallah ta'ala make an effort to recite it correctly. Now if you look into the second word, that is the name of Allah coming over there. Now I have mentioned the rule of lam before in previous classes, that there are 2 conditions that needs to be satisfied for lam to be recited thick, that is like law. Looking into this text, you can understand that the both rules are being satisfied. So we will recite it as Subhanallahi. It is not Subhanallahi, it is Subhanallahi. Wa bihamdihi or wa bihamdihi. Ha is present in between the kalima, so make sure inshallah ta'ala you recite it correctly. It is wa bihamdihi. So this is your dua number 15. Moving on, let's look into the translation of this dua. The translation is, all glory is to Allah and all praise is to Him. I would request you for you to memorize this particular dua with the translation, and when you are sending me the homework, inshallah ta'ala send it along with the translation of this dua. Now let's move ahead with the benefits of this dua. The benefit mentioned in the dua is extremely huge. So let's look into the benefits. Narrated Abu Huraira. This was narrated by Abu Huraira radhiyallahu ta'ala anha. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever says Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi 100 times a day will be forgiven all his sins, even if they were as much as the foam of the sea. I have also mentioned the reference in the next slide. Now, if you look into this particular hadith, you will understand 2 things about this. Number 1 is you need to recite it in the daytime 100 times a day, and secondly 100 times you need to recite it. When you look in Islam wise, the day starts after Maghrib. Okay, what do we say by the lunar calendar? It is that when Maghrib comes, the next day starts. So our main focus is here that we recite 100 times a day before the Maghrib Salah. Before the Maghrib time starts, we need to finish it off 100 times a day. And looking by the text, by the size of this dua, we all can understand that it is very easy to accomplish this, inshallah. How will you do it? If, for example, if you have the time and you can make an effort to recite 100 times together during the morning time, morning askar, that is after Fajr, if you are sitting and if you have the time to recite 100 times at that point itself, you can go ahead. If, for example, if there is someone that cannot sit and recite 100 times in the morning askar, they have other things to do as well. What you can do is, in Fajr Salah, read 30 times. Okay? During your chores also you can recite this inshallah ta'ala, like for example 10 times. During Zohar Salah, recite it 10 times. Recite it 30 times. And during Asr Salah, recite it 30 times. So 30 plus 10. 100 times is completed. Either you can sit together and recite it all at once 100 times, or you can divide it accordingly. So inshallah ta'ala from now on we will make the effort that we recite this particular dua 100 times a day, inshallah. That's all for today. If you have any doubts and questions, inshallah you can let me know. Jazakallah khair, barakallahu feekum. Assalamualikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.